Puyo Puyo and Puyo Tetris.
Yeah, true.
So I'm definitely excited to see how some of this pans out. I think we'll have a stream match coming up here shortly, but we just gotta make sure everything is going well.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, awesome.
So now
Alright.
it seems that we've got our winners round one first tournament, first stream match. We've got Andrew, seat 7 versus Solid Q. Oh gosh. Could you read Solid Q's fun fact for me? I am not saying that anymore.
Wait, have you had to say this repeatedly?
No. It's specifically the words "uwu." I can't say it. I've said it too many times in a lifetime.
Fair enough. So yeah, Solid Q, Masked Ubu Fighter is my favorite Tetris. And Andrew with the Love Live hurdle number 37. I think that's 2 guesses. I forget how hurdle works.
Hurdles are very fun to participate in.
Alright, and it looks like we're going to be getting underway here. I think this is Tetris v Tetris by the looks of it.
Yep, it's Tetris.
Alright, lovely. So here we go. No opener bans, 32-second margin time. And looks like we are on our way. Solid Q with PCO, but doesn't quite get it yet. And Andrew, I think, going for a C-spin here.
Yeah. He's just so odd. I don't know. I feel it's so surprising seeing people still sometimes bust out the usual C-spin, even though there's like other TD openers out there that most players normally do.
Does have its uses, even though it's a bit niche. Oh, but that eyepiece misdrop does not have very many uses of it.
Oh no. That's a quick round for Solid Q there.
Alright, I see an early eye in Solid Q's bag. I'm sensing the TKI, and yep, there it is.
Comical.
Yep. Almost got a PC find after it as well, but didn't quite get the IP sequence they were looking for.
He had it. Would have been there.
So it looks like STSD on Solid Q stack, just needing another T-piece there. And Andrew a little bit low, but much ammo to send anything.
Going for the usual 9-0 or yeah, 9-0. I believe.
Yep, all reliable, just stacking Tetrises.
Oh, reliable. I love it. I like to call that sprinting.
True. Actually, I probably shouldn't call it all reliable with how much I can still misdrop through those stacks.
Simply just avoid the misdrops and it's still the reliable. Maybe. Oh no, that TP's misdrop into the O piece for Solid Q. That doesn't look too good for him.
Yeah, 1 T-spin from Andrew, and that's going to lock it out there. So 1-1, pretty even start here from both.
Yep. And match so far.
Alright, looks like potentially 6-3 from Solid Q and 9-0 from Andrew. So nothing too big in the opener department. Just getting that traditional Tetris stuff out on a whim.
Yep. Is Solid Q trying to sprint? Oh my gosh.
It might be. It is a solid strat if you are have a substantial speed advantage, but then again, it does have its disadvantages in the long run.
Yeah, if your opponent's able to like send out a substantial amount of pressure as you're trying to sprint, it really won't work out that well for you.
It looks like Andrew choosing to neutralize a bit of garbage rather than tank and send some more. And fortunately, they're already really high up on the board. Like, might have been a good path, but I think Solid Q just had a bit more speed there and sending out some damage.
Yeah, and he takes this round.
Alright, T is the first piece for both players. Not exactly the most enjoyable opener there.
Wait, what is 100? Oh, I see what it does now. Okay, I'm dumb.
I was gonna say, I think, forget if that's like H opener or something like that. I think that's what I remember it getting referred to.
Yeah, it's what it looked like. or maybe my memory is just bad.
Again, it looks like a really funny opener. It's like, oh, haha, they misdropped. Wait, no, they didn't. Hold on.
Oh no, it's an STSD. What do I do? Oh wait, I just don't die.
Just have to make sure I don't get skill issued.
Oh
I don't
come
know
on,
if it's
there's
a verb,
no
but
such thing as skill issue when this game is luck based.
Fair enough. I will say Andrew's been doing a good job at neutralizing here a little bit. Solid Q hasn't been able to put on too much pressure that's been received. Although that's a pretty big spike there from Solid Q. Andrew's got to cover up the well, unfortunately, where we're down stack, and that's going to be really hard to get himself out of.
Seems to be fine so far. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
The lucky.
And oh, the eyepiece connected on that, I think, column 7. Oh, that's always rough to see.
Hate to see it.
Yeah, but then again, still 2-2, very even set. And again, even among all these games, they haven't been short at all. So both players really fighting for each of these victories.
True.
Quite a bit of nice pressure there from Andrew, but unfortunately kind of burnt out a little bit of everything they had, so they're going to have to upstack a little bit to get back to mana.
Seems that Solid Q is just stacking kind of fine over here.
Doing a bit of 3-6 now. Not exactly sprinting, but those 2 Tetrises will be mighty helpful. Now they're in a bit of a little 8-1. They're going to have to skim a couple of lines there, which unfortunately hurts back-to-back. But not necessarily essential in this situation.
Seemed like Solid Q should have go for that TSD there, but I guess he didn't need it.
The greed.
It's not greed if he wins.
Fair, yeah, true. It's strategic.
Oh wow,
I think,
the Albatross.
and it looks like setting up for an STSD following the Albatross. Very nice continuation there. Solid. T-spin single and a T-spin double as well on the flip side.
You know, I don't really see many people go for like a Albatross with the STSD continuation. Wonder how, like, on a scale of blah to whatever, how good would like you consider it to be?
Of Albatross and the T-spin triple STSD, or just
Yeah.
STSD. I feel like it could be like sneakily good just because of like people are not going to be expecting you to go for it. I think going into mid game at that point might be a little bit more valuable because, you know, like although setting up a lot of T-spins is nice, if you essentially if you main the opener and that's all you do and you get like spiked in the first 5 seconds, you still have like a bunch of your own board to get through before you get to garbage.
True.
No, I've actually never thought of that follow-up though. That's the first time I've seen it. So let's go Solid Q. Teaching me about Tetris.
He reminds me of somebody else that I know who just like tends to do Albatross, the STSD continuation.
Definitely not one you see every day, but might be sleeping on that, I guess. I'm gonna have to try it out, see how it works. Looks like Andrew with the T-spin Tetris spike there, and that is unfortunately too much for Solid Q to manage.
It seemed like he almost had it, if only we were able to place that OPs down in time. But that was a solid round from both players. Oh, is he gonna get it?
Oh, the double, was that double PC or?
Single.
Okay. I was looking at Andrew's. Andrew also had a bit of a potential like PCO board, but it was a little bit finicky at the end there.
Sad.
Looks like they've got decent access to the garbage though, and a really creative way to set up the potential T-spin overhang. Although it looks like they're gonna have to bail out in favor of stacking here.
Liking this stacking from Solid Q here.
Quite a bit of interesting cheese there on Andrew's board. Has to be careful with how they're gonna down stack this.
Oh man, is he doing it? Oh, but he's gonna do the continue building the 4 wide.
Just a short little cash out on it. Seems to be doing the trick. Andrew is really high up with not a lot of skimming options there. Able to get a Tetris though, and Solid Q is actually also pretty high up on the board as well. They got to be careful and make sure they don't lose any advantage state here.
They get down to that. Well, okay, they're down to it. It should be seem to be fine now. Interesting eyepiece placement though, but it seems to be still doing him the trick.
Yeah, it looks like they favored a little bit more of down stacking there, but I think that's definitely working out in Solid Q's favor.
More down stacking.
Always love to see it. I've made plenty of mistake of deciding not to down stack, so good to see that Solid Q's on
I too am guilty of forgetting. Oh right, down stacking's a thing I do in this game. Actually, I think I'm too guilty of it.
Very greedy TST there from Andrew, but manages to pull it off. But at what cost? Their well is still covered up, and no skim
Oh
left.
no, that's not good.
Solid Q taking a small lead there of 4-3. I believe it might be the first lead they've had since game 1.
Huh. Maybe I need to start paying attention to score again.
I could be wrong. I don't know. You know. However, Solid Q has now got access to garbage, and it is mighty clean at that. Andrew's still under quite a bit of garbage there, but does have a decent bit of a stack. It's got some potential, but really difficult digging options. Really smart to use that eyepiece as well. Had they used the J, it would have covered up the well under them that they would have used the down stack with.
Yeah. Interesting decision from Solid Q earlier, though. Instead of continuing the down stack, he just instead continued to up stack. But in the end, I guess it paid off.
Yep, and that's a 5-3 for Solid. Looks like another TKI there from their side of the board, as Andrew's going to be doing some, I think, 6-3. It looks like it.
Quack, I forgot. 3-6. You know what, never mind.
And a T-spin triple kick on Andrew's side to get ready for a T-spin double. Manages to cash out, and Solid Q is pretty high up there.
He should be able to get. Oh boy, that's a placement if I've seen. Oh no, that eyepiece missed drop is bad.
That is terrible. We hate the eyepiece SRS.
Oh man.
Never goes where you want to go as soon as you need it to.
That sounds like Puyo garbage when you want it to land in a specific column, but instead the game decides, hey, let me give you an additional nuisance in this column where you need only like 3. Haha, because it would be funny, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it be funny?
Be so funny, yep.
Exactly.
The notorious column 3.
Lovely day in the neighborhood. Oh wow, that pressure from Solid Q though was solid.
I was about to say solid as well.
I didn't mean to say that.
That's okay. Great minds think alike. As we've got ET from Solid Q and TKI from Andrew, but TKI and a mistrap seems to be a true combo here.
Oh no. It seems to be like this is match point for Solid Q. He's gonna be able to close it out, or is Andrew gonna like do the you know? Oh no, that's not good.
And Solid with a wonderful skim at the top to make sure they didn't top out there.
Wow, he got down to managed to get down to the eyepiece. Oh man, why did he
Oh,
go for that T-spin? That was so. You know what? I
unfortunately,
respect
one
the
piece
commitment.
away. That is true. Yeah, Solid Q did have a wonderful down stack, and it was probably a bit of that thing of
Oh
just like, oh,
no!
the I'm invincible. Oh,
Oh
and here we go.
gosh,
This is
he's gonna
the
finish it with the 4 wide.
first 4 wide on stream. Garbage does not slot in the 4 wide columns here.
But he wasn't
However,
able to
they're gonna have to
do
break it
it.
at 5.
Oh gosh, is this gonna be the way this round ends? Oh my gosh.
Only time will tell, as well as
It
Andrew.
is.
And unfortunately, they do not have the resources there to counter 4 wide.
Unfortunate end. Good game from both players. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, definitely a really nice close set there. Again, 7-5, nothing to be ashamed about on Andrew's side. Some very excellent play on both sides, and some incredible survivability on Solid's Q. You know, just to kind of add on to all of that. So wow.
Yeah. Something I also found interesting about that match is that like we didn't manage to see a 2-point lead until like Solid Q got to 5-3.
That is true. The 2-point lead was not very. There was no substantial kind of pulling away towards the end of that set or beginning of that set. It was very dead even, where no player was really losing momentum at all, which is not too common to see, to be honest. A lot of times I feel momentum throws a lot of players for a loop, but both of them able to do a lot of give and take there.
Yeah, you love to see it.
And so Solid Q would be advancing into winner's side. I believe they face Jaden next.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
oh my Jed, tight beat. Well, rest in peace to Solid Q.
and then yeah, Solid Q will be trying to figure out where they're slotted in the or Andrew, sorry. Andrew will be in losers waiting another match to finish up.
Let's see which match will Andrews win. Oh, right. I guess he'll just be advancing to losers round 2 since his opponent in losers had to drop out.
Yep. And here we go. For round 2, we have Ameru and Fox. Guess this might be a double Feli match.
Oh, it's Puyo versus Tetris. This ought to be fun. These fun facts are funny. Gliding through Skyworld is a breathtaking experience. Ah, I love Kid Icarus. Banger game. Then if I get top 8, this tournament is rigged. Okay, Seed 5. Sure. You totally won't get top 8.
I mean, if Fox wins this match, they will be guaranteed top 8. If they lose, they have to fight a little bit through losers, but are still, I believe. Wait, are they in top 8? Hold on, I'm looking at bracket. I'm trying to remember it. I think they're like 1 match away from top 8 and losers, either or, and then the winner of this is basically guaranteed like top 8 or top 6 or however it works.
We'll see how it goes. All I know is that even if Fox manages to fall off now, he'll still be better than Youngboy.
Alright, yeah, Tetris vs Puyo, Feli vs Feli. Both claim to see the future, but only one has the answer to win this game.
Oh wait, yo, let's freaking go. Puyo versus Tetris. This is my stuff right here.
Alright, I think this is MS2 from Fox.
Yep. Oh man, seen that on a mirror had like actually let me not do the funny.
It was like a perfect answer too. The Puyo was like the ideal counter right there for Fox's MS2 stacking.
Yeah. Well, nice little power 4 here from Ana. It's gonna send Fox a good amount of damage.
Good old 2 lines, but that prevents from taking garbage as well, and for Puyo that is the utmost important.
Yep. And she's just continuing, now with a 5. Oh, that's gonna push Fox up pretty high, but that STSD seems to do him some favor, even if he just does like the first T-spin and like abandons it afterwards.
Arc had some pretty decent garbage usage, but the rest under it seems to be pretty cheesy, and it's going to have a bit of a tough time trying to downstack through this. And again, unfortunately, while they aren't really sending a lot of garbage here being at the top, this is giving Animeru a ton of time to build up a massive Puyo chain.
I feel like in this type of cases, Animeru might try to pivot less for like a bigger chains and try to go for more like super aggressive power 2s and power 3s and 4s and whatnot. Because I know that's usually what she does, like when she exits the early game phase of a Puyo vs Tetris match.
In other words, the MS2 phase.
Exactly. You
or
love
at
it.
least what I've seen from a lot of top play. The MS2 definitely seems to be popular for the Tetris against Puyo vs Tetris.
Oh, it actually is. I feel like, okay, going for a TD openers against Puyo is like honestly one of the most effective ways to beat a Puyo player. If you're fast enough at Tetris, like if you're someone who messes up pretty consistently, I don't really think it'd do you much favors. Or if you don't have the speed to capitalize on a Puyo player's mistakes, you're better off just trying to sprint.
What, Puyo players make mistakes?
Yep. You never see them.
First of all, yeah, half the time I don't understand it to tell whether or not it's a mistake, but yeah. But yeah, in that discussion, Animeru has managed to get their second win against Fox here.
Wow. Seems like Anna's trying to go for a group bonus. Oh, but Fox gets that PC, and that's gonna do some damage. But Animeru should be fine. Oh, she got the ghost roll. No, she messed it up though. She had it open.
Unfortunately, not able to rotate over column 4. Funnily enough, it wasn't column 3 that was the problem here. It was column 4 in this case, but that's gonna get Fox their first of the set currently, so they're now on the board.
Oh, you know, column 4 is column 3's like completely even more foolish cousin, so it only makes sense for him to pull the same antic tricks.
Of course, as to be expected. Quite a nice 5 there from Animeru.
Yeah. Fox seems to be in a fine state here. Oh gosh, another 5 from Anna. Luckily that, even with that Tetris that Fox managed to get, he still took a serious lick.
Yep,
So you gotta be careful with trying to take like big, well, 4+ chains when high up on your board.
And looks like a... Yep, Fox looking for that solve there for the PC. Manages to get it there.
Was he trying to do a DPC or was he trying to pivot for something different?
I think, based on some of the stacking choices, I think it might have been a DPC attempt. Unfortunately, not going to be able to get it before Animeru is able to send some of that wonderful cheesy garbage there.
Assume that it was just due to a misdraw. Oh, a 3 from Anna, which is able to cancel practically everything that Fox sent. Is she gonna try to greed? Oh.
And very big power 3. And that is an instant death for Fox.
Yikes. Seems that Anna's pressure is just relentless.
And here we go, more of that MS2 stacking. Anna making sure to stack vertically, not going to get, making sure to be able to use the chain even after the massive garbage spike. Still getting a wonderful 5, clearing out most of those garbage blocks while doing so.
Yeah. It's always interesting seeing like Puyo players go for more of like vertical stacking within Puyo versus Tetris, because I feel like not many people know like about all of its uses. Outside of like it being able to keep your chain trigger from being completely covered, it's also very useful for digging down even further onto your board. Like, I think that's an example of what Ana just did.
Yep, and right there, that wonderful stack of blues takes out a large chunk of garbage there in column 2 and 3. And so, it looks like they're going to be able to dig down to some of those yellows, greens, and even the reds now at the bottom are fair game for continuing that chain.
Yeah, seems that Ana's in a really good spot. While Fox is trying to get down. Oh, the Miracle Yellows actually managed to save her instead of hinder. Oh, this looks pretty bad for Fox. Even with that T-spin, he's still pretty high on his board.
Yeah,
Oh,
Fox
that
trying
might be it.
trying to maintain that aggression, but unfortunately, Anameru able to keep up with that aggression and retaliate. That's going to be her 5th of the set.
It's like, with Puyo versus Tetris margin time, Tetris players just kind of have to be on guard as much as often so they don't get like constantly buried by Puyo players like 2 to 3 chains. Like they have to almost always be sure they have a response to everything, because if not, they might end up on the receiving end of a lot of garbage. I think the Fox was trying to sprint there. The old classic, what's it called? Tactic for Puyo. Oh my god!
And connecting the yellows at the end too as well.
What the hell
Absolutely
was that
crazy.
word link, Ana? What? Why did you make an H there?
Yeah, it looks like Fox is going to be doing the sprinting here after MS2 has not been working out very well for them. But unfortunately, bit of a rough misdrop there, going to make that really hard to recover from. Again, having to burn a Tetris just to make sure their stack is manageable, but then again, they don't get a chance to retaliate to Puyo.
Yeah, it's a pretty unfortunate spot. Uh-oh. That column 3 for Ana looks so spicy. If she got stun locked there, she would have been done for.
Still managing to turn that into a, I think that was a 4 chain.
Yep. Okay, what's this here? We've got a nice group bonus 3.
2 chain on top as well, but it looks like Fox able to get a little bit of garbage there since and gonna win that brief interaction. However,
wow.
There's still
Oh, that's not good for Fox. Wait, no, he's got the down stack. He's fine. Uh-oh.
Gonna have to get that T-spin, but 4 chain is still like 5 lines of garbage.
And still, he's fighting for his life. Sorry.
Oh, you're all good, yeah. I lagged out a little bit. And yeah, by the time Arc has managed to clear up their stack a little bit, that is 2 Puyo faces there that both are there to say, allow us to introduce ourselves to a topped-out board there, as Anameru taking the set 7-1 there in very dominant fashion.
Yeah, very good usage of power chains on Anameru's end. That's really like something you have been seeing a lot more often within Puyo versus Tetris matches, rather than players just going for Puyo pops where 4 to 5 Puyos are going like the fuck off your board. Well, for choice of words.
Yeah, but especially because I think a lot of people kind of like, especially not well versed in the Puyo matchup, the first thing they hear is like, oh, well, if you get like a 7 chain or an 8 chain, you know, Tetris just dies because they can't send anything. And you're like, oh, okay, well then just go for the big chains. But because of how fast Tetris goes, you know, building those power chains is a really strong countermeasure to that. Get a lot of damage off and you get it off fast.
Yeah, that and the fact that power chains have been like buffed pretty harshly in Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, so it makes the need for power chains even more substantial. But about 7 chains in Puyo versus Tetris, I think the thing is like a 7 chain is good in Puyo versus Tetris if like you're able to catch your opponent off guard with it. Like in the early game where they're just going relentlessly with their pressure, they can like send enough, well, they can't go for enough like back to back to either cancel out the chain itself completely or literally just overpower it, or dumb it down to like a certain point where they can tank the rest of the garbage and then just send Puyo a whole lot back.
Yeah, I definitely think a lot of times when you rush into just like one large chain, you don't think kind of bigger picture of where's my board after this. It gets really easy to get bombarded with a bunch of garbage if your, one kind of, Hail Mary change doesn't really work for you.
Yeah, that's why it's a good idea to usually throw like have like one side of your board be used for a chain and either have the other side be used as like a tail of some sort, or have it be used for like the aftermath of your chain. Like, okay, so I have a bunch of blues and greens and whatnot over here, so let me use that after my chain is over. And it seems we got our next match ahead of us.
Alright, and I hope I'm saying this right. I think Arisa and
Yeah.
Reflection? Okay,
Yep.
I'm just... Yeah, I think I just have to preface everything with like, I hope I'm saying this right, or I hope I'm getting this right, and then someone will automatically correct me, and I'll figure out the correct way to say it.
Banger.
And so, Reflection, T-spinning Drake there. Gonna be interested to see what kind of a match they're gonna be, or what kind of openers they're gonna be going for here for the Tetris v Tetris matchup.
Yeah. And we've got Arisa here with no fun fact.
Doesn't mean there's no fun, I will say.
Aw, well that
Can't
is
wait
a
to
fact.
see this. Alright, and so this game gonna be underway shortly here. Yeah, I guess this is Springer vs. Felly matchup, if I'm not mistaken. I know the characters don't do anything. I think it just adds a nice touch, though.
Yep, it's always fun seeing people choose different characters. What I want to see is a Sonic user, though, in this bracket, even if once.
Alright, and looks like TKI there from... Wait, I'm trying to...
Right side is left side is Reflection, and right side is Arisa.
Yeah, I temporarily forgot Reflection because I didn't see the tag. I was like, wait, hold on, I just said this like 2 seconds ago.
Welcome to the life.
Yep. And before I can even figure out which side Reflection's on, already has managed to take a game off of Arisa there.
Oh, we got Arisa getting in the perfect clear. First, contesting Reflection's DT. Oh, he's going for the C-spin continuation, which is something that I've honestly not
the
much of. Oh,
bit
it's
of an
not
unfortunate misdrop there on that side, so they're going to be hard-pressed trying to salvage this one. And
the dream's over.
yeah, one or two quick T-spins for Arisa, and just Reflection's got nothing really to work with there. So, very nice DT cannon opener bag for Reflection there. Always love getting those first 3 pieces in succession.
True.
And Arisa got pushed up pretty high there, but did a really good well as a nice donation to keep up that efficiency on the way down.
Oh, wow, that was like very clean garbage.
And that was some cheese on Reflection's board, but not even able to get to it before Arisa capitalizing on that game, taking the lead 2-1 here.
Nice drop from Reflection, too.
Looks like TKI from both players here. Very wonderful opener.
I love seeing TKI. Even if I'm like not one who's like proficient at using TKI, I still enjoy doing it every now and then.
Feels good, you know?
Especially when you get the PC.
The wonderful PC chance. Love to see
True.
it. And looks like Reflection not able to get too much of an edge on Arisa being this high up. Arisa's been doing a fantastic job at neutralizing. But unfortunately, that stack's getting really jagged.
Oh, that's bad.
Dang it, I commentators cursed it. I'm sorry, Arisa.
No, you don't apologize for commentator's curse. You just roll with the blah, blah. You just go with the flow.
English.
English is a
And
lovely
looks
language.
like MS2 from Arisa there, and not quite gonna get the PC, but managing to get a T-spin double on the tail end of it.
Ah, sad.
Reflection going to be able to keep getting some T-spins here, nonetheless.
Tremendous efficiency from Reflection. Oh no! I don't think he wanted to put the freaking the L piece there. I'm pretty sure that was it.
Yeah. Oh, and I'm not sure if they meant to put that O piece there either, but
Oh,
they're
no.
able to. They're getting a T-spin out of it, which is good for that efficiency. And Arisa's not really tanking too much garbage there. Reflection's gonna have a little bit of extra time to dig out of this.
Yep, he's down to the well.
There you go. Just like Ringo saying, well, the well is now open.
Well, in that case.
And Arisa is now getting pushed really high up. She's going to be getting that T-spin single, but an unfortunate hang there on the L piece. And Reflection going to take a lead here for 3-2 in the set.
This is why we hate the arrow piece when it comes to placing it high on your board. It either goes against you or it goes with you. Actually, what am I kidding? It never goes with you.
You have to believe.
Oh. Yeah, I believe Reflection's gonna... Yeah, he's making some... Oh no, that's...
Arisa also matching misdrop for misdrop, but unfortunately Arisa's locking the entire left side of the board there.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, it is never really the way you want to see it go out, but
That's what just happened.
it really do be like that sometimes. Looks like a little bit of covering up there on Reflection side, but managing to keep the board clean. Fortunate misdrop there on the L again, but not too much to worry about. Has a bit of a clean way to resolve.
Seems to be in shape with it. Yep, he's fine. He's out.
Yep. And Arisa setting up that T-spin there a little bit early, making sure to have it ready. Getting the color clear, in fact. But a very unfortunate misdrop there on the J from Arisa. That's going to be really difficult to get out of. But Reflection is also not in a position to send garbage right now. So Arisa's going to have a little bit of a chance to dig out of here.
That hole in Reflection's board is not good.
Even Ed's chuckling with that one.
Oh my god.
Okay, it's a good bit. It's a good bit.
True.
But that misdrop is not a good bit on Arisa's side.
Uh-oh.
Gonna be able to be fast enough to dig through it. This game is definitely getting up here in terms of length.
Man,
Neither player wants to give this one up.
Watching going kind of crazy though. Like, sheesh, my guy.
Oh no, and a couple of bad misdrops, unfortunately, on Reflection side.
Oh gosh, that's not good. Come on, Reflection.
To get through, but another Tetris on Arisa's side. That's going to do it there. Arisa taking the win on that extremely long Game 7. Still only at 3 wins, though. Has to get a little bit of momentum here going. But I think that could be the spark that Arisa is looking for.
Really good round. I was on the edge of my bed, not seat, there.
I'll be on the edge of the chair here. And unfortunately, a couple of missteps there, and Arisa's board. And Reflections in a wonderful place to take advantage. Some very clever stacking from Arisa's side to make sure to leave that well open, as well as keep that damage output. But unfortunately, it's just now way too high up to get anything really off there.
Unfortunate.
Reflection 5-3, only needs 2 more now to win the set. But it has not been easy getting those 5 wins, as we have, seen.
Arisa's making him work for those W's.
It looks like now Arisa moving on from that MS2 stacking there. And a little bit of trouble getting that eyepiece over on Reflection side. Able to do so, but unfortunately a little bit sacrifice of speed there in order to get that off.
I feel like there was a bit of an eyepiece misdrop on Reflection side, but then again, he was able to work around it, even if it seemed a bit, don't do it.
Arisa knows how to count to 4 there, getting that Tetris, and another Tetris on the down stack as well. An unfortunate misdrop there, but could potentially get some momentum out of here if they're able to down stack through this quick enough.
Oh, Reflection's got a down stack, little down stack going. He seems to be in a salvageable state here.
Arisa also getting a little bit going there. With,
oh no!
Nice setup on that T-spin double.
Some Reflection's bad. And that's all.
Right.
You're good.
And yeah, Arisa with some very clever stacking, very high up on the board, able to force Reflection to top out there, bringing it to 5-4. Both players TKI identical right now. A little bit difference in the follow-up there, but making sure to keep toe-to-toe here.
TK identical. Why did I say that? Anyway.
No, it's fine. I like it. I'm gonna use it.
Good.
It's a wonderful bit. However, that misdrop is not a wonderful bit on Arisa's board. Able to fix it up, but Reflection is currently sprinting like a mad lad here.
Ain't nothing gonna break his stride. Nobody gonna slow him down. Move on to match point.
Only thing to slow Reflection down is the victory screen here at the end of this round, and is now on match points.
Oh man, I thought he was gonna go for the funny stride.
The funny what?
The funny stride.
Oh, I see. Okay. I was like, wait, what's the funny?
Oh no. Seems a bit unfortunate for Arisa.
Still getting a T-spin out of it, as well as a combo into another T-spin.
Oh my gosh.
And Reflection's got an eyepiece dependency over on the left.
Okay, so Arisa's working his way out of it. He seems to be fine.
Wow, some very fantastic digging through that. And Reflection as well, making sure not to lose too much ground over that rough stack there to begin with.
Yep. Seems that both players are now in a neutral stage. Neutral stage.
Close to neutral, yeah. And fortunately, Reflection's got a lot of cheesy garbage to work with, and Arisa's been putting on such good pressure that they haven't really had to receive any cheesy garbage yet.
All that macaroni and still no cheese to go with it. That's crazy. Oh no, this isn't good for a Reflection. He has too much macaroni.
And a little bit extra there.
Wait!
Still gonna be able to get through.
He's leaving!
And gets through to a Tetris. Gonna still be there.
Oh no! The dream is over though.
And Arisa unfazed by Reflection's survivability with the unrelenting pressure, not going to let themselves get clipped by Reflection's down stacking.
No, he still got clipped either way. That survivability was quite the correct thing. Oh, help! My voice is changing. Anyway.
And looks like Arisa going to be trying to figure out a way to get through a little bit of cheese there. Both players really high up with some cheese under it. Gonna have to be some clever down stacking involved here. And
Fortunate
Reflection,
drop. Reflection though.
Reflection needs an eyepiece right now, but
Oh,
unfortunately,
no! The freaking the piece whatever.
trying to yeah, L and J. If you mix it, it'll be fine.
True.
But
Now we're at a tiebreaker. This is crazy. Oh my gosh, is he doing it? He's doing it.
if that eyepiece would have come sooner and would have dodged the garbage, Reflection could have had 2 Tetrises into PC. Would have been crazy. However, Reflection's getting really high up. Needs to make sure that they have some down stacking here to make sure that they don't accept too much garbage. Since Arisa has 0 garbage on the board and is free to work with that entire 20 by 10 matrix.
Yep. Okay, Reflection's getting down, and he seems to be in a pretty fine state at the moment. But so is Arisa. Oh, they're just...
Arisa gonna be able to get a T-spin double there with a nice overhang. And
Oh.
Tetris on it as well.
Reflection's pretty high, though. Oh man, this doesn't look too good for Reflect, though. But he could probably make it out of this. He just needs to believe. Oh! Oh, never mind.
Reflection maintaining some incredible efficiency there to make sure that they're able to survive this. And Arisa, looking for that T-spin kick, manages to find it in the L, in the L there, as well as another T-spin single.
That is crazy.
Running out of room to set up some free stacking here, and has got to be a little bit more cautious with how they set this up. They don't want to be dropping this game 13.
Man, this is like nerve-wracking. Oh no.
Both players do not want to lose it here. They've come so far. And there we go,
Oh,
and
no,
a missed pie!
Oh no! Unfortunate for Reflection!
And,
Oh my gosh! What a way
And
for
the-
this to end!
and Arisa coming out on top with the endurance there. Wonderful to see. Unfortunate that the misdropped eye has to do it. It's always the worst way to go out, in my opinion, because it definitely. And,
It is.
Yeah, Puzzle Kingdom saying that all of my nails have been bitten.
Oh my gosh!
Quite,
Simply
quite the nail
unbelievable.
biter of a set.
It's quite the nail-biting match, if I do say so. Please help me.
How so? How can I help? How can I be of assistance?
Tell the Mr. Production guy that he's gonna scramble like an egg, or he's gonna get folded like an omelet.
Production guy, did you hear it?
You're not supposed to respond to that. You just go. You're just supposed to go with the flow. Good.
Well, it seems that production man, I guess now Edge is going to be getting our next match ready. I don't know if that's exactly what Dante you were looking for, but
Oh no. I'm saying we squabbing.
All right. Well, that was definitely a bit of a rush there. That nail biter of that quite literally a 1st to 7 set. You know.
You love to see it too. Such close matches.
Yeah, again, especially I think with that like added tiebreaker pressure, it was unfortunate to see the nerves cause that eyepiece misdrop, but you could definitely tell in the play style, both players were making sure not to take too many risks there, not wanting to kind of pull for any risky plays, making sure that they weren't going to try and up that last game.
Bro, but you gotta give it to Arisa though, who's able to climb that back, bringing it from I think 7-5 or no 7-4 so to a 7-6. Oh wait.
Alright, and looks like we're gonna have a losers match here. Losers round 2. We're gonna have Plantui and Rusted Nuts. And with one fun fact being, finally it's here. I'm not sure if it's referring to PCO Neun or to something else. I don't know. It's a bit ominous.
Then we've got the other player, Plant Guy, who's over here, shrouded in mystery. I wonder what his fuck was supposed to be, if he even managed to put one there.
Yep. I have a feeling Philly might perhaps have seen the fun fact and blacked it out.
Shaking my damn head.
Flintui's fact was, I'm going to win, and Philly said,
No. Shaking my head, Felly. You don't just change the future like that. You're not a deity of time.
SMH my head.
Exactly. See, you get it.
Yeah.
Unlike Mr. Production, who does it.
What do you
But
mean? Has Mr. Edge never done an SMH my head? I feel like I've seen it at least somewhere.
No, you haven't seen it. You're totally lying. He's never done it.
Alright, and wow, Windows 98 gonna be playing here.
Yo,
sorry,
you got a
that's
computer. Oh,
so
Windows.
we've got. I think this is a Puyo vs Tetris, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, here we go. And so, rest of the nuts gonna be on Puyo there with Plansui on Tetris.
Wow, it's like one of my first times actually seeing him use Puyo in a tournament. Well, in a mixed versus tournament. Normally, I just assumed that he always go Tetris, but well, said it at the beginning of the bracket. You never know. Some people are exceptionally good at Puyo and/or Tetris, and well, look, I said it wrong again. I'm stupid.
It's okay, we understand. And
Yep.
unfortunately, receiving that garbage, Plansui not able to get an all clear there, or excuse me, perfect clear, but still able to maintain some really good pressure here. However, Russ has been doing a very excellent job at making sure to clear out a lot of that garbage and make sure to always have some stuff ready after these attacks here, Tetris.
Yep. Oh boy, well, interesting decision from Rusted. I think he had a nice little two-chain that would have negated pretty much everything. Oh boy, stop. But fortunate.
Alright, and a TO start there from Plansui. Looks like they're gonna still be keeping that 09 stacking here. Perhaps mixing in a little bit of a T-spin triple. Oh, there you go. Gonna get a kick there. Gonna settle for T-spin double to keep that clean resolution. Into, I believe that's... I'm gonna get it wrong. Is it Imperial?
A what?
There's the T-spin setup Plansui is doing. It's either Imperial Cross or Iron Cross, and I keep getting the two mixed up. But regardless of what it's called, Plansui using it very effectively, getting that second win here.
Yep.
And a very early L, LJ, and I. Looks like
come on. He gets it. All clear start for Mr. Windows 98 here. It's gonna be pretty good in terms of defense. He's gonna stack up.
Going to be doing that vertical stacking that we've seen throughout this event. Been working pretty well.
I think in this case that I wouldn't classify that as vertical stacking. He's more of doing what's like classified as evil counter, where you use columns 4, 5, and 6 to build like your Puyo chain or blah 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 blah, so you can tank a sizable amount of garbage and then like release your chain, blah blah blah. It's effective in Puyo versus Tetris. I'm totally terrible at explaining it.
I mean, I think you said all of that can be said, so.
Maybe.
I mean, we got viewers of all skill levels, so I think just stating how it functioned is good.
You know what? That's fair. I'll take it. I'll Is he gonna? Oh man, the window was up too.
The Windows 98 is closed.
Now we're moving on to I forgot which other window.
Windows 97. We're just going down.
Dang, is this a certified go down moment?
No, we're just counting down from 100 to 0, and we're on 98. We're counting very slowly here on Puzzle Kingdom.
But like we're watching Puyo, shouldn't we be able to? Oh wait, no. We can only count in Japanese since we're in Puzzle Kingdom. Ichi ni san yon go doku nana hachi kyuju.
Hold on, let me turn on. I was about to say, yeah, I need to turn on Puyo Puyo Champions. I need to remember how to count in Japanese.
It doesn't matter. It's Puzzle Kingdom, and you know, that's what the people want, right?
I don't know, chat. Is that what y'all want in chat? Hold on. Yeah, press 1 in chat if that's what you want.
They're all gonna say 1. No, they're gonna say Ichi instead of 1. What do you mean?
Ichi.
Aw, that's unfortunate. I think Russet had the Ghost Row open.
All right, and playing 2E strat of doing these. I was gonna say 9-0 stacking, but all of a sudden starts with a T-spin single overhang, and sets up for some more T-spins there. I think they had such a dominant showing there from the initial sprint that they've been a little bit more free in switching up their stack there. Unfortunately, not getting a perfect clear there, but still maintaining some really good pressure.
Ooh, deciding to tank that too, which is pretty smart.
Yep, and there we go, gonna be able to get another T-spin double there. However, it looks like Rusted able to get a 3-chain off as well in the meantime.
That guy seems to be pretty fine. Rusted's firing off another 3.
There we go, able to send some more garbage on the down stack there. Again, I've noticed from a lot of these players making sure not to spend a lot of time skimming those singles. Even if they do have to downstack, it's usually with clean Tetrises and T-spins, or at the very least, they tend to build up for doubles, so that way it sends at least 1 row of garbage there. Or whatever the equivalent of 1 row of garbage is. I know it's not apples to apples in terms of damage output.
Yeah, you usually wait to clear the singles until you get into the margin time phase of things where you reach the point where it's not just back-to-back Tetrises and T-spin triples sending an additional line of garbage. You're now sending an extra line of garbage with everything. That includes T-spin singles, single line clears, triple line clears, regular Tetrises, and blah 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 blah. Or
All the
in this case,
all the jargon.
Yep. Or in this case, we call it unlocking. Pretty effective. Wait. Oh, it seems like we're in margin time here. I forgot.
32-second margin time, that rule set.
We've over here got the time margin.
Yep.
No.
Margin time has been marching its way into this match.
And it seems that Plant Guy's gonna walk away with this Morbin time.
Margin time or Morbin time?
Yes.
I was gonna say I saw a couple of comments about that in the chat earlier.
Oh, don't worry. We call it Morbin time. Only Neanderthals and nerds call it margin because they know that's misinformation on the internet. You know how much people love spreading that around.
Alrighty, and looks like a T-spin triple setup there. I'll plane 3 there. Gonna send some solid garbage, but again, Sid has that column 3 open, as well as a little bit of room to shove some stuff over to the left and right when necessary.
Oh, nice Hellfire here from Rusted. Oh, wow. But that T-spin triple just completely cancels it.
Very good stuff there.
Yeah, who are you calling a Neanderthal? I'm calling you one.
Alright, we're being rude to chat now? Okay, hold on.
Of course. Well, no, you can only be mean to Rid Gaming because, let's just say he told me to press Alt F4 to open up my control panel, and I accidentally did it. It's true! It's true! You can ask him!
I love how Edge went with the frame 1 immediate, that's cap.
It's not cap.
I don't know if y'all on stream heard it, but yeah, Edge was like, frame 1, nah. Oh my goodness. Alright, and a nice power 2 there from Rusted. I apologize, I'm not doing the best of commentary there, but I think the funny bit is worth it.
True. Well, I just realized We're having a yay no sweepies moment.
That's true. It is 5-1. It is not a sweep.
Let's go, Rusted.
Rusted looking to get their second on the board here. With a bit of a power 2, but Plan Sui having a bit of a combo well here that is ready to be cashed out on at any time. Never mind, it's a Tetris well now.
Rusted seems to be pretty fine here. All he needs is the yellow, and yep, he's got himself a nice little 4. Wait. Oh no, that's a 5.
And the blues connecting on that side there.
Oh,
And that's going to be it. There's the second round. And also, Natante, in case you're wondering, Puzzle Kingdom says if you want to claim your $1,000 prize, Alt F4.
Okay, yeah, sure, why not? I'll do that right now. Fuck, where's the...
And we just hear the leaving Discord call.
Yeah, joke's on you, I'm not falling for that one again. Like, if it was something better than just like $1,000, then maybe you could fool me.
Yo, free Prime Gaming with Alt F4?
Oh my gosh. No! No, 1001 isn't enough. I need more. No, I need more.
How about, I don't know, I'm trying to think of other wonderful bounties for PPT.
Oh my gosh.
Free PPT2 PC code. And it looks like Rusted getting a little bit buried in garbage there, not having too much access to it. Gonna have to be building up above this garbage.
That's just
And-
Steve from Plant Guy. I'll be right back.
All right. Hi, right back. I'm Davotigger. Plantai is up 6-2. All right, and so Plantai is now on match point. Has a very nice TKI setup and cashes out on it immediately. Loki was kind of hoping that I would see the TKI setup. I enjoy seeing the fast plays there. But it looks like Rusted still has access to the, I was going to say still had access to the chain that they had built. And unfortunately, I don't think that's the case anymore. Able to get some good doubles pairings to keep them alive for now. But unfortunately, not going to be able to spin things over to the side. And that's going to do it. Plan Sui going to take the win 7-2 over Rusted Nuts there. Unfortunately, that is the end of Rusted Nuts' run in the tournament. Plan Sui going to be continuing on in loser's bracket there. Wonderful stuff from them. Unfortunately, Natante, I can't ask for any other comments on the game because they are, in their words, right. Wait. Said, I'll be right back. So I guess they're right back now. Trying to remember. This is stupid.
Yes.
I shouldn't be doing this. Okay, hello, right back.
Oh no, I'm not right back. I'm Gardenia, the best the gym leader in Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. Don't at me.
Alright, and so it looks like we've already got our top 8 bracket here.
Sam.
Check. I think we might only be doing 1 or 2 more here. Oh, okay, yeah, we're doing I guess winners, semis, and losers 8s, and then put out for our other wave of commentators.
By the way, this has been very fun commentating these matches with you.
It has. I gotta say that there's been a couple of bits that I did not anticipate happening, but have been wonderful. We've had some incredible Tetris gameplay and Puyo Puyo gameplay to watch as well. Hope you all have enjoyed the stream as we get over to our top 8 matches.